So, hello and welcome to How I Spent the Apocalypse. So, we're still waiting to see if the giant orange turd is going to try to steal this election. We can only hope that that doesn't happen. So, as has happened every day of the apocalypse, I'm once again trying to work myself into a coma just so I can sleep tonight.
Yep.
Okay, so, remember a few months ago when we temporarily fixed these suckers?
Again.
Yeah. They've worked ever since.
Yeah.
And they would probably work for another 7 bazillion years.
Yeah.
But when I tore down the old barn, I had 2 of these in there. I only needed 1 for the new barn.
Because it's so big.
Because it's so big. Well, and I used to feed them 2 different kinds of feed, and now when I feed them 2 different kinds of feed, I keep it in the main shop building. I don't have it out there because I don't give equal amounts of it. So, okay, so that means I have this really nice thing that, by the way, 40 bazillion, see how that says sulfuric acid? Okay, so how good is this barrel? This barrel is still in really good shape.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
And it held sulfuric acid.
Okay, so about 40-something years ago, there was a place that made boards for computers. What do they call them?
Oh, keyboards? Or no, motherboards. Motherboards.
Motherboards and stuff for computers.
Yeah.
Okay. And for computers and any kind of televisions and all this stuff. So they threw these away.
Oh, my.
In the hundreds. And we used to go get them. Okay? So slowly they migrated back. So that's where I got them. So, and we've seen ones that we got and sold to people. I occasionally, oh yeah, I know where that came from. Because, okay, so I'm going to trade this, which easily owes 50-pound bag of feed. Why am I doing it right now instead of going back to, because I had to move feed and I don't want to put it in those when I have those. So it's time to do it.
Yes.
So I'm going to do actually a couple of projects right here in the old barn. Okay, so the first thing, this works by this comes up here and then it spins around and holds it.
Right.
Okay, that barrel's higher. I've got to move the lid and I've got to move this board. So luckily they're screwed in. Although, I gotta tell you, there's a good chance I bent these screws over on the back side.
No.
Which means they're not just gonna pop out.
No. Not you.
Ah, but they did. Ha ha! Okay.
You must have had the right length of screws.
All right. You must have had just the right. She's right. That's exactly what happened. Because when I don't, as you know, you've seen me do it. If I have the long length threads or the long length screws, I'll just go ahead and use them and then just
bend them over.
Bend them over or cut them off.
Yeah. Exactly.
If you can cut them off, no, okay, here's the thing about hitting screws on the backside with a hammer. Half the time, when you hit them on the back, they break off.
Right.
So, it worked.
I'll bet.
Holding it? There we go.
It was sort of holding it, but not all the way through.
Holding it. Okay, now I'm going to take this off. I want to take it off the wall and leave it on the top because, well, we'll hope that it comes out because it's pretty corroded. There's one.
Yay!
It could help if I could see, but I really can't. I always just guess. I'm always just guessing. In case you wanted to know. I can't really see a fucking thing. But that's life. Okay, so one of the reasons I'm going to go ahead and do a couple of these short projects like this instead of getting right back on my build over at the Blacksmith Forge building is because I found out last night kids have other plans for Thanksgiving, which means we're not doing anything for Thanksgiving, so I don't have to get that building ready to use. I still want to go ahead and work on it, but I can stop and take a break and
you've got another week or 2 till Hanukkah.
Because otherwise, the whole time I'm working on it, I'm going to be pissed off that it's just us. Because there ain't no sense in it. You know, so that's what happens. You snooze, you lose. I should have said something a long time ago. But, okay, so I just take the screws out, put them over there. This, by the way, I suggest this for anybody who's got a feed bin because, as you might have noticed, buying garbage cans, good garbage cans that are strong with a lid that will keep stuff out of keep mice out. It's rather expensive.
Yes.
Costly. Well, I didn't know there was still feed in there. Of course there's still feed in there, because it's right in my fucking way!
Well, can you just dump it once you take out...
No! Because there's screws. I screwed it into the bottom.
Oh, the bottom. I knew that was on the side. I didn't...
Screws in the bottom, so I got to get the freaking thing off so I can get it. There was one there, too.
Yeah, I knew there was one on the top. I didn't know there were any on the bottom.
That one broke through a long time ago. But the ones in the bottom are still right there. Are you taking pictures of my ass again?
Well, kind of unavoidable at this point.
Okay.
Trying not to. At least I'm not zooming in.
Well, that's the point of that. It's pretty fucking big. It's hard to miss. Okay, and of course, again, it would help if I could see to get these out. I'm just pulling these out. Of course, since it was my project, there's like 6 of them. No, there's not. There's 8 of them in here.
There are 8.
Yeah. Yeah, you can go ahead and turn off for a while.
that.
That's going to take me a while. And of course, even though these motherfuckers are rotted on the top, no doubt because the sun hits them part of the day, the bottom parts are so hard and so strong, I cannot pull them from the screws, and I can't see the screw heads to get them out. So, what is the lesson for today, boys and girls? Everything always fucking sucks! Nothing ever goes the way you want it to, and everything fucking sucks! So, you have to be willing to go get bigger tools. I'm going to use my ginormous crowbar and maybe a hammer and see if I can get these sons of bitches out of the screws so I can finish this chicken shit project, which should have taken 10 seconds, which is going to wind up taking half a day! And I don't care if I tear these motherfuckers up because they are complete trash.
Right.
But they have served us well.
Yes, they have. Oh!
There it goes. It fell apart now. Bastard.
In small pieces, though.
Yeah, of course. Oh, that one came up all
That
at
one
once.
came up nicely.
Yay!
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 See? That was easy.
Bring a bigger tool.
Get a bigger tool. If at first you don't succeed, get pissed off and tear it up with a hammer and a crowbar. These are life lessons as well, people. All right, so. Ooh, look, there's some dirt dauber nests for Sarah.
Oh, nice. She'll like those.
Yeah. I already have a whole bucket of them, so I don't need any more. Okay, one of the things that pisses me off when people do things is they'll put the new stuff over and leave the mess and the trash and the garbage. That pisses me off no freaking end. I'm like, you're already doing it. You already have to do it. Sweep behind it. Clean it the fuck up. And you can tell I just put, as the plastic bags go bad, I just put another layer because you can see that under behind this board. Is you can see I just cut around.
Cut around it, yeah.
But yeah, clean the damn mess up. What's the freaking point? Whether it's the barn or the house, I have seen people go looking for shit in cabinets, take everything out of the goddamn cabinets to find something, and then not wipe the fucking shelf before they put the stuff back. What's the fucking point? You got it empty. Clean the goddamn thing. And that's what I'm doing right now, because I will not. After I get done, I will not be able to get back under here without a vacuum cleaner. And guess what? This may be shocking. I do not vacuum my barns.
Not very often. That's
I
for
vacuum my shops.
Sure. Yeah.
But I do not vacuum. I do vacuum my shops. I have to admit that.
Oh, there's a screw in the wall there.
I'm gonna take it out. That's one of the.
That's the one that broke through. Yeah, early on.
So it's like, here's the thing: if you don't clean it up, you're always sorry you didn't clean it up. It literally takes no time. To go ahead and clean it up. So that's the thing. But like, yeah, as I have taught you before, and you should have remembered, just count on any fucking project you're gonna do is gonna take twice as long, cost twice as much fucking money. Although I usually find a way to make it cheaper. Okay, those sons of bitches don't want to come out, so let's see if they break off. So a lot of times, see,
That one
screw
broke.
heads will just break off if you hit them just right. I could drive them in too, because again, it's the barn. Yeah, see, that one's not going to break off. So I just drive that motherfucker in. Drive that in. There we go, see? Wasn't that easy?
You just got to get that plastic off now. There you go. Yay.
And you know what I'm going to do with these?
Burn them.
I'm going to throw them away. No, I'm not going to burn them. They're nasty,
Nasty, toxic. That's
plastic.
right. That's right. That's the bad kind of plastic.
That's the worst kind.
You've got another piece of plastic there. I don't know if you can see it. Does it matter?
No, it's in there.
Okay, okay.
Fuck it. I'm tired of it already. Tired of this 10-second project. Taking half the freaking day. Okay. So like I said, clean it up though. Don't just leave the freaking mess, because then you got brand new thing you just put in, and underneath it is all the garbage and trash.
I've watched people put brand new furniture in and it's on dirty floors.
Yeah, don't sweep the floors. When the people that rented the house next door that Meyer had, was Meyer's house before we bought it from him, they moved in, didn't sweep the dog hair out from Meyer having his dogs in there.
No.
Meyer had spilt, as he was moving, they weren't paying any deposits, so he figured they could clean up the mess. He had spilt 50-pound bag of potting soil in the kitchen as he was moving out because he had a bunch of plants in there. They left it. It's like, yeah, it's my dad always used to say, he said, cleanliness costs nothing. There's no excuse for filth.
Yep.
And I have to say I agree with that philosophy. There's no excuse for filth. And just cleaning your environment will make you feel better about damn near everything. You know, if you're depressed right now, which a lot of us are, and you're not like me and you can't just go and do the 57,000 projects because you don't have the space or the money or the product or the
Know-how.
or the know-how or whatever, you can always clean. And that will make your space that much better. Okay, so just like I said, I've already wiped this barrel down because, again, no sense in putting it in dirty. Now I will put one of the screws back, I'll put the screw back in, hold it to the wall.
You're not going to put 20 on the bottom?
I will. You know me so well. What do you mean I'm a knight? Of course I am. Of course, of course. I hate it when that happens! This is the weirdest thing about screws. Sometimes you'll have more trouble getting them through plastic than you will wood.
There you go.
Yeah, but I didn't want that there. Ah, I hate when that happens. Alright.
At least you have a hole to start you.
Yeah, right? Okay. Okay, now I'll use the old screws because why the hell not, right?
What was wrong with where it was before? Was it tilted too much? Is that what it was? When you took the screw back out, why? What was wrong with it?
Because there has to be a space there or it doesn't sit.
Oh, gotcha.
That one has a lip.
Aha. That makes sense.
You know, and I'm doing this so in 100 years when I have to redo it, I can bitch about not being able to get these screws out. Say, son of a bitch, I can't get these fucking screws out. I'll be 100 then. I was like, hand me that crowbar, honey. I gotta pull that out of there. All right, so next is figuring out where this goes. And I'm going to actually change the head in this because I want to use a different kind of screw. Because now I have better screws, people.
Oh, my goodness.
You know, because Tony threw away a bunch. Tony threw away a bunch of roofing screws. I might as well use those.
Oh, yeah, because you can use the bit that's easier to use. It's a...
Yep, exactly.
Gosh, what kind of...
hex head.
Hex head bit. There we go. The word would not come
Okay.
to me.
So, first, we figure this out. Okay, so it's not exactly the same. You know, so what we're going to do is we're going to put it up there. We're going to center it. Oh my God, I think that I already did.
I think you probably did.
Does that look centered?
Looks pretty centered to me.
Hey, people, does that fucking look centered with the first shot?
It looks like it to
Well,
me.
it couldn't possibly be right. I gotta move it a little bit. Anyway, let's see what it looks like.
I think, if anything, you moved it the wrong
I
way.
moved it the wrong way. I did that on purpose.
Purpose, so you could move it twice.
Just so I could show you.
Yeah, so you could move it twice.
Yeah, no, I'm not measuring it. Why is that, people?
Because
measuring is for sucks.
Okay, I'm going to try.
And again, these hex head screws so much easier than the damn Phillips head. And I have bunches of them because Tony got rid of them.
Yeah.
So we're just going to use them. All right. There we go.
Is it going to open all the way?
Yes, it should open all the way.
Yep, perfect.
Okay, so now Lynn's going to hold that there because she wants to. Not
Yes.
because I'm making her do it, but because she wants to.
I like to help.
Okay,
I get to help.
I get to help. It's hamburger helper and I helped.
Easy bake oven.
No, it's shake and bake. Shake and
I
bake.
thought it was an
and I
easy
helped.
bake oven.
No,
Okay.
it's shake and bake.
Okay, good.
It's shake and bake and I helped. Apparently that's the way they thought Southern people talked.
Okay, want me to put that down now?
No.
Okay, oh, because it might shift.
Yeah, I have to get it right. So see how we carefully measure? Oh, we didn't. Measuring's for some. All right, and so this project, as soon as I get all these done, will be done. And then we will do another project, which will be another video. So it'll be new project, same day.
Okay, sounds good to
Okay?
me.
All right.
Okay, I'm going to...
But you can see this is going to work really good.
Yes, it is. It's going to be great.
Woohoo! Just like the old one, except now I have an actually good solid
Solid feed
barrel.
bin.
Okay, and I've got, see, and I'm going to clean this off too, because that's dirty too. Well, I put it up there dirty.
Exactly.
Clean this son of a bitch off.
So say goodbye if this is the end.
Bye!
Yeah.
Clean your shit up! Wipe your ass! Wash your hands! Wear your
Wear
fucking
masks.
mask!
Yeah.